definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much, because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a... Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Here's Morris, kicks it to Beal. Off target from outside. The Suns shooting 47%, pretty solid. Chandler with the screen on Wall. Chandler a screen. Here's Tucker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That's good from Wall.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Lure. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Booker in for Brandon Knight.
You know, it's funny. We talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And a case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Alex Len comes in for Chandler. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Ronnie Price. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And just a solid start to the season for Teletovic last year. I mean, unfortunately, it came to a close prematurely as he was battling blood clots.
Well, for Teletovic, he got the clots in early December, and Clark, fortunately, he made a full recovery.
Yeah, good to see him back. You know, Bosch's blood clot battle was more publicized due to his stardom, but Teletovic went through the same thing. It's a real threat to an athlete, and hopefully it's well behind him and he doesn't have to run that race into it.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
Free throw good, Booker. And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter, Greg. You're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. This Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Warren. Booker with it. Bledsoe right side. To the paint. Here's Len, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his third assist on the night. Nene left side. Beal, that's for two, and it doesn't even draw iron.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Porter kicks to Nene, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Pass to Beal. Out to Sessions. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bledsoe outside. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
And Sessions kicks to Wallace. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Goodwin's checked in for Booker. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he gets it to go.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong. One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player, and that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Bledsoe. Talking about Eric Bledsoe's contract, many insiders felt like it was too much for a sporadic talent. We knew that he was the good backup in Los Angeles with the Clippers and going to Phoenix in a more prominent role. You know, when he went on to have a dynamic season, proving that, you know, Greg, and you know this position so well, he has the ability to be one of the best league's combo guards, I think.
I agree. I mean, consistency will tell the tale when it comes to Bledsoe. I mean, the rebounds and assists, the averages were up last year, but his shooting percentages were down. So is Bledsoe a near-max level player? Only time will tell. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Nene, the pass to Porter. And Beal kicks to Wallace. Will it go? And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Lures checked in for Mirza Teletovic. P.J. Tucker comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Free throw, no good for Wallace.
And for Wallace last season, his main contribution was made on the sideline and in the locker room. A mentor and a spiritual leader for the Celtics. He rarely saw floor time, but his presence was felt by the young players looking for guidance, getting it from the aggressor we used to call Crash.
Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. The feed to Porter. For three, that's good. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Goodwin. Outside Knight. Fires from 14, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Wallace misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Lost to Porter. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Sessions, no good. Suns leading by 10. Here's Knight. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Thornton dishes to Gortat. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that concludes the first half. The Suns on top. They're up by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson, coming off the loss in the last game, it seems like you guys are playing with a renewed intensity here tonight. What's been the difference?
Oh, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had a letdown. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thank you for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. They kept up enough momentum to close out the first quarter with a 6-point lead. Then in quarter number 2, their offensive game plan started firing on all cylinders as they cruised into halftime up by 10. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. And if you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in the second half.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
It's been really fun to watch Wall in this one. 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Markieff Morris is out there with Gortat. Then there's Jared Dudley. Then it's Thornton. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Phoenix leading by 10. And Zalatovic kicks to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Dudley, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Wizards trail by 8.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those are the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and 3-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
Rejected by Len, and they get it back. Down low, here's Warren. Takes it off the glass. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. From deep, Wall. That's good. Wall's got 13. And talking about Eric Bledsoe, he took on a lot more responsibility last season, Greg, especially after the trades in Phoenix. He became the main focal point of their offense.
And you know what? It was his first year of kind of being the man. Signed the big contract coming into the season, and now there's a responsibility that goes with being the go-to guy. Eric has the talent to shine, though, in that role.
And the Suns call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's head coach address his team. He told Len that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Wizards trail by 9. Outside, Wall. Beal up top. The shot. They get it back. Gortat, and he jams it with authority.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Alex Len. Here's Teletovic. He's guarded by Dudley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Bledsoe dishes to Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for T.J. Warren. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall with another miss.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Teletovic misses.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there's the foul to go on Jared Dudley. That is his 1st foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Lure comes in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Suns. And so John Wall nails both of them.
And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
Now here's Goodwin. He's covered by Beal. Goodwin, good. Goodwin's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
As you said, Greg, there are a ton of sibling pairs in the NBA. Even more, Clark, if you include the D-League.
Well, you start with the Plumlees, the Gasols, the Teagues, Zellers. The twins, you have the Lopez twins, Morris twins, the Zellers, Gasols, Teagues, Steph, and Seth Curry. Count 2 with the D-League.
That's a lot. That's a lot. And Gortat kicks to Beal. Now the dish to Dudley. There's a screen by Gortat. 6 to shoot. Dudley the pass to Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Knight dishes to Lure. From deep. Beal pulls it in.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Kept alive.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Passes it to Knight. He feeds it to Lure. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The Suns have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And Wall kicks to Beal. He dishes it to Gortat. It's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knight wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. He kicks to Dudley. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Morris. Sinks the triple. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 12. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Suns leading by 12. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Mirza Teletovic out there with Warren. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Booker in at the 2 spot. Here's Dudley. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Feeds to Bledsoe. From deep. Cannot hit. Now the Wizards take it the other way. On up the court. Beal's shot is good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now Len. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to Indiana. Right side Wall. And there's the pass to Dudley. There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks to Morris. 6 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Sessions passes to Thornton. Here's Morris, second chance effort, and he gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Phoenix calls timeout. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Warren dishes to Teletovic. Warren kicks to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Teletovic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Porter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Teletovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Traps in the tray. And the Suns lead by 16.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Thornton dishes to Nene. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Teletovic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Here's Nene. Teletovic grabs the board. Teletovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That is good. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Sessions kicks to Nene. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Nene, a guy with an incredibly strong start to his career in Denver, the first Brazilian to ever be selected in the first round. Voted, as you may recall, to the NBA All-Rookie team.
Yeah, it came into the league just a tremendously raw talent. Really developed faster than a lot of people expected, but what has been the case for him is the injury bug. I mean, the knee, the foot, shoulder, Achilles, you name it, he's had it, and it's hindered his career somewhat.
And cancer. He's beaten cancer.
That's a very good point.
Bledsoe outside. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Nene. Dudley comes in for Porter. Bradley Beal's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And John Wall's subbed in for Sessions. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. The 3, Bledsoe, rebounded by the Wizards.
Yeah, you know, going back to Nene, in 14 years, he's been able to suit up for roughly 65% of the games. That's tough on the team's continuity on both ends of the floor. Injuries have been a part of that, though, and oftentimes those are beyond the player's control.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Phoenix.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Bledsoe. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. And you know, guys, the thing with Nene, he helps you in so many ways when he's in there. He's hard to back down in the post. He eats up space, tough to get around on picks. He has the toughness that champions are made of.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Lure kicks to Chandler. Dishes it to Goodwin. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lure. And he lays it straight in.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Wall passes to Dudley. And the 3 off target. And that one falls for Price. Price hits them both. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.